What's going on, squad? Welcome back to episode number 43 of the podcast. Today, we're diving into 7 foods that naturally boost metabolism. I'm solo by myself today, so I like to really rattle them off, get straight to the point, and get out so that you can get the value that you need. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the podcast, to the YouTube, follow on Twitter, follow on LinkedIn, wherever you're watching this at. Make sure that you don't miss any more uploads. 7 foods that naturally boost metabolism. So one of the keys, or the key to consistent fat loss, to transforming your body, to transforming your health, to improving your energy levels, to getting to where you want to be inside your body and health, it's largely going to be based on how fast, quote unquote, you can get your metabolism up. Like how many calories your body burns in relation to the amount of calories that you consume. See, when you can get your body's metabolism up and running, this is going to cause you to move more. You're going to digest food better. You're going to be more energetic. Everything is going to improve when you get your metabolism up. And this is what we really have all of our clients focus on as soon as they come into the program, because you can lose weight and decrease your metabolism. You can do a lot of different things to try and get weight off of your body that in the long run actually slows your metabolism down and will make it harder to keep weight off, which is why so many people yo-yo diet, because they use unsustainable methods, unsustainable strategies. But we're all about making sure that we get your metabolism up, because this is what's going to help you lose fat over the long term. This is what allows you to get weight off and keep it off when you do things that naturally increase your metabolism and keep it there and get your body to a point where it's burning more calories at rest than it used to, burning more calories during exercise than it used to, burning more calories upon food consumption than it used to. Like, that's our biggest goal, is to get your body performing like a fat burning furnace. And these 7 foods are going to be some of the best ways to get that done. So number 1 is going to be green tea. No, it's technically not a food, it's a drink, but whatever, follow me. Green tea actually contains an antioxidant called catechins that's been shown to increase metabolism and then promote fat oxidation. Antioxidants is literally just, it helps you get rid of inflammation in the body, and body fat is essentially inflammation in the body, and green tea really helps to alleviate that. And a lot of people that drink green tea have experienced a 4% metabolic increase, basically meaning that you burn 4% more calories. There was a study done on in the Journal of Nutrition or Nutrition Science, something like that, showed that you get a metabolic increase by consuming green tea. Obviously, it's got caffeine in it as well, but not quite as much as, say, a cup of coffee. And I think it's definitely something that you might want to switch out if you're a coffee drinker. Maybe, swap out some coffee for some green tea. See how you feel. Maybe because of the antioxidant benefits, you might actually feel a lot better getting your caffeine from green tea as opposed to coffee. Number 2 is going to be chili peppers. The compound found in chili peppers is obviously the spicy part. Is found in a lot of spicy foods, chili peppers, bell peppers, things like that. It's been shown to increase metabolic rate and also improve fat oxidation. Fat oxidation is basically the metabolization of fat cells, where you break the fat cells down and they start to actually come out through your breath. If you didn't know, fat cells actually come out through your breath, in the form of condensation, basically water. And this increases your energy expenditure by roughly 50 calories per day if you're consistently consuming chili peppers. Now, this doesn't sound like a lot, but if all 7 of the foods on this list are increasing your caloric output by 4% and 2% and 3%, if you're eating all these foods every day, you're going to look up and your caloric, output is maybe 25-30% greater than it would be eating, processed foods, high fat, high carb foods. So it makes a big difference when you start to combine it all together. And then number 3 is going to be protein rich foods. Your body burns more calories upon consumption of protein than any other macronutrient, fats, and carbs, which means that you burn more calories when you eat protein And then you also, as your body goes through protein synthesis and starts to, if you're working out and it has to rebuild your lean muscle, protein is a big building block in terms of that. So you're burning calories then, and then once the muscle's actually built and your metabolism takes an uptick, you're burning more calories then. So consuming protein, especially if you're strength training, is going to help you on 3 different fronts. And that's why it's important that you're getting in protein on a regular basis. Your lean meats, your chicken, turkey, fish, salmon, steak, eggs, whey protein. Like, these are all things that you want to have as a staple inside your diet if you want to consistently keep your metabolism high and make it easier for you to strip fat off of your body. Number 4 is water. Once again, I know this is not necessarily a food, but I don't really think people think of, everybody knows that we're supposed to drink water. You can live way longer without food than you can without water. I think it's like you can live 3 times as long without food than you can with water. Water is obviously an essential thing, but not a lot of people link it to metabolism. The reason that water increases metabolism is because, first off, when you're hydrated, everything in your body moves better. Everything in your body works better, from your digestion to your muscles. And when your muscles are hydrated, you're more energetic. So all of these things kind of, second and third degree, maybe water doesn't directly affect caloric output, but in a second and third degree, if your digestion is better, you're going to move a little bit better. If your muscles are full, if your muscles are hydrated, then you're going to be more likely to get up, move around. You're going to put in more effort in your workout, so you're going to burn more calories. Water is a great way to keep your metabolism high and keep your energy high, along with obviously the other lifestyle or living rather benefits of getting water in your body consistently. And then number 5 is going to be leafy greens. It's going to be leafy greens like spinach, kale, broccoli. All of these are packed with obviously a lot of nutrients, and then fiber. And fiber is an extremely important piece of the puzzle when it comes to, your digestion, when it comes to, pushing things through your body, absorbing foods the way that you need to be absorbing them. All of these things positively impact metabolism. And also have a lot of these leafy greens have a nutrient called choline. Choline actually is directly responsible for the metabolization of fat cells, basically just meaning choline helps you burn fat more, and it helps you burn fat more efficiently and faster. So that's really going to allow your body to take an uptick in metabolism, because as you start burning body fat, now your lean muscle mass starts to go up. As your lean muscle mass starts to go up in comparison to your body fat, this is where your metabolism really starts to take kind of an ascension, and it makes it so much easier to continue it. And this is why we really want to focus on doing the right things to lose weight, and not just losing weight for the sake of losing weight, or losing weight however you can lose the weight. You really want to do it the right way, so that over time it gets easier and not harder. And number 6 is going to be fatty fish. So your fatty fish, this kind of goes in with protein, but really want to touch on the fatty fish part, or the omega-3 fatty acids inside these foods. It's been shown to increase and improve metabolic rate. And the reason being is also you've got a lot of antioxidants inside, these omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are also great for regulating hormonal balance. They're great for helping you metabolize and burn fat cells. It's just a great overall, nutrient to be getting in. Obviously, like I said, you can get this in with salmon, sardines, tuna, anything like that. Your more fatty fish, kind of like your red fish, your oily fish, and even things like olive oil, coconut oil, almonds, walnuts, Brazil nuts, even things like that are going to offer you some great omega-3 benefits that are going to allow your body to strip off fat a lot faster and increase your metabolism a lot faster. And then last but not least, number 7 is going to be ginger. Ginger actually contains a compound called gingerol, and that's been shown to increase metabolic rate and the body's ability to burn and strip off fat cells. A study published in the Journal of Life Sciences found that ginger consumption increased metabolic rate by 10% over a 3-hour period. Once again, just like I talked about at the top, all of these things may sound, it's 10% and it's 4% and it's 3% and it's just a couple hours here. But over time, if you're consuming 4, 5, 6, 7 of these foods or these types of foods or foods similar on a daily basis, you stack all that up, and now you're creating an opportunity for your body to have a metabolic increase every time you eat. So not only are you eating high quality foods for your body, but these foods are turning around and they're helping you move more. They're helping you get more out of your workouts. They're helping you be more active. They're helping you get an uptick in energy. All things that are going to make it dramatically easier to get fat off of your body because you want to do as little of the work as possible. I know that might sound weird, but you don't want to have to scratch and claw to drop every pound of body fat. You don't want to have to scratch and claw to build every single bit of muscle. Like, you want to do some things that make it a little bit easier for your body. I call this kind of like insurance, or it's kind of like, investing, where you get residual income. Maybe you bought a real estate property. Maybe you invested in, stocks, and you have, dividends that you get paid monthly or quarterly or yearly or whatever. And it's kind of like a good cushion and a good fallback plan. If you're eating these types of foods on a regular basis, it's going to be so much easier, dramatically easier for you to strip off fat, because you're not just solely relying on eat less food, do more work. Eat less food, do more. No, you can eat foods that actually make it easier for you to get fat off of your body. And these are the seven of the best places to start. So to recap, 7 foods that will naturally increase your metabolism. It's going to be green tea. It's going to be chili peppers. It's going to be protein. It's going to be water. It's going to be leafy greens. It's going to be fatty fish. And then lastly, it'll be ginger. If you got value from this, please comment. If you're watching on any video platform, let me know. If you're listening on the podcast, I actually want you to go leave the show a 5-star review and talk about what value you got from this episode right here. It really helps move the podcast forward. So if you got any value from this at all, please let me know. Let everybody else know that might be, looking for no BS, practical health, fitness, self-improvement, mindset, personal development information for, the regular person. Person has got the spouse, kids, family, job, business, but you still want to be the best version of yourself, physically, mentally, all that good stuff. It helps out a ton. So hopefully you guys got a lot of value out of this. That's it. That's all. And I will catch y'all number 44.